We'll start in a seated position with the shins crossed and the eyes closed. And you may bring your focus toward the breath, just inhaling and exhaling through the nose. The muscles soften, and you start to tune in, maybe asking yourself, how do I feel in this moment? We'll begin to roll forward, finding a hands and knees position as we move through cat-cow. Stack the wrists and the shoulders and the knees and the hips. On the inhale, arching the back, heart draws through the biceps. With the exhale, rounding the spine, pushing the ground away. Move through this on your cycle of breath. Flexing and extending the spine. From here, bring the toes together and widen the knees, drawing the hips back to the heels for child's pose. The heart softens towards the earth, and maybe the forehead is down onto the ground. Letting the hips soften and release. From here, begin to walk the hands toward the right side of your mat, creating a big stretch through the left side body. With your next exhale, moving the hands back through center before drawing them all the way to the left. Let yourself settle here, expanding the ribs and the side body. Moving back to center and beginning to roll forward, grabbing onto your bolster or your blocks. Let's move to mini puppy, placing the forearms or the elbows onto your props and sitting the hips back as you reach the heart towards the earth. A deeper stretch through the lats and the chest. Enjoying long, deep cycles as we open the heart and the upper body. With the next exhale, begin to rise, slowly shifting forward and preparing to head toward Pigeon. You can keep your bolster, your blocks at the top of your mat, and we'll sweep the right shin parallel-ish to the short side of the mat. Straightening that left leg out behind you, perhaps even placing a block under that right hip for a bit of extra support. And then let yourself recline down, relaxing into that deep hip stretch. Sending your exhales into any muscles that are tight. Stay tuned in. Taking one last breath in. And when the exhale, begin to rise. As you do, shift the weight to the right and sweep the left leg forward, coming into Janu Shrishana or half butterfly. Bolster or blocks may come out in front of you, and we'll gently use the exhales to fall forward into that fold. Feeling the stretch through hamstrings, inner thighs, and lower back. And continuing to use the exhales to melt into this moment. Taking one last breath. And using your exhale to rise. Right leg out and left leg in. Left shin parallel-ish to the short side of the mat as that right leg sweeps behind you. Once again, you may place the block under the left hip for support. Or perhaps you're reclining right into that bolster, just resting. Sending the exhales right into the hips and the hip flexors, releasing any tension that you may be experiencing. Stay tuned in to the subtleties of the body. We'll take one last cycle here. Using the exhale to rise, finding half butterfly by sweeping the right leg forward. Your blocks or bolster can be out in front of you. And we'll ease into that forward fold, just sending the heart toward the floor. Once again, feeling the stretch through the inner thighs, hamstrings, and spine. Taking one last breath in, and exhale to rise. Sliding your props to the side, let's come into a cross-legged position. From here, reach the hands behind the back, grabbing for opposite elbows. Pull the shoulders back, maybe even drawing the chin toward the chest, opening up the front of the delts and the heart. Hands come down towards the earth, pulling the elbows together, lifting the sternum high to the sky as we open up that front body. With your next exhale, let's rise, neutralizing the spine and coming toward butterfly or Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees fall into a diamond-like position. From here, we'll grab the ankles and roll the spine forward. Finding a beautiful stretch through the hips and the lower back. You have an option to stay here or an option to move into a different variation targeting the traps. Sliding the forearms under the shins. Start to create pressure by pressing the shins down toward the earth and rounding the upper back. Slide the shoulder blades forward and draw the nose towards the heel or the chin toward the chest. Deep rounding through the upper back and a wonderful opener for the spine and the shoulders. With your next exhale, you may rise, untangling your body. From here, we'll extend the legs out nice and wide, grabbing any props if you have them and stacking them out in front of you. With an exhale, begin to hinge your way forward, keeping a flat back. Your fingers are tented on the earth, and just breathe into that half fold. When you're ready, rise and sweep the left arm towards the right toe. Big side body stretch. Using your exhale to rise, let's switch sides. Right arm sweeps for the left toe. Side body stretch once again, opening up the intercostals, creating space through the torso. From here, rise tall. And this time as you come through center, let yourself fold forward onto those props, fully resting and relaxing into this deep stretch. Once again, sending breath into the muscles that are tight. Try to release any places that are holding on. And find a depth that you can maintain a long, deep breath versus forcing yourself somewhere that's uncomfortable. Taking one last breath in and exhaling to rise. Maybe you're wiggling out those legs, sliding them together. And then we'll begin to draw the knees toward your chest, just giving yourself a little hug. The feet hover off the mat, and slowly but surely you'll roll onto your spine. From here, we'll move into happy baby, grabbing the outer edges of the feet and stacking the ankles onto the knees. Think of sliding the lower back and the shoulders down towards the mat and pressing the knees down toward the earth. Just a wonderful stretch through the hips. Maybe you bend and straighten the legs or rock side to side. Getting these final few wiggles out before we rest. With your next exhale, release this position. Extend the legs out in front of you. Let the arms fall down by your sides with the palms facing up. And just breathe. Taking a few subtle moments for yourself. Integrating all of the beautiful benefits of practice. You can stay here as long as you like.